Assalamu alaikum, my dear brothers and sisters. Welcome to our new series, Understanding the Holy Quran, a journey in English. In this series, we will explore the depths of the Quran, its meaning, and its relevance all in English to make it accessible to everyone. The Quran is the divine guidance sent to humanity. It is the final revelation from Allah, sent to humanity through the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. And it is not just a book, but a timeless miracle, a roadmap for life. It is a guide for all aspects of life, spirituality, morality, family, and society. Unlike any other text, it is Allah's direct word preserved in its original form for over 1400 years. It covers diverse themes such as belief, worship, law, and history. Unlike conventional books, its narrative style is non-linear, weaving lessons and guidance seamlessly throughout its chapters. Its linguistic style is unmatched, even in its original Arabic. While we focus on its meaning in this series, we cannot overlook the miraculous nature of its language. The Quran presents a remarkable linguistic challenge, inviting skeptics to produce a chapter or verse that matches its unparalleled eloquence and depth, a feat that remains unmatched, even with advancements in modern AI technology, such as ChatGPT. The Quran mentions 25 prophets by name, sharing their stories and the lessons we can derive from their lives. It emphasizes the consistency of Allah's message throughout history, a message of worshiping Him alone and living righteously. The Quran consists of 114 chapters, or surahs, with 6,236 verses, or ayahs, excluding the opening Bismillah in each surah. It also contains 558 ruku divisions, which are smaller sections within chapters to aid in systematic recitation. It is further divided into 30 parts, known as juz, and 7 sections, called manzil. These divisions play a significant role in facilitating recitation and reflection, allowing Muslims to complete its recitation systematically, particularly during prayers. During the holy month of Ramadan, for example, many Muslims aim to recite one juz each day to complete the Quran by the end of the month. Similarly, the manzil divisions are often used to structure recitation for deeper reflection and spiritual connection over a week. These divisions make it easy for recitation and reflection, aiding Muslims in their spiritual practices, such as completing the Quran during Ramadan or structuring daily worship routines for a balanced connection to the divine guidance. The story of the revelation of Quran is as extraordinary as its content. It began in the cave of Hira on the Mountain of Light near Mecca. Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, often meditated there, seeking truth and guidance. One night during Ramadan in the year 610 CE, Angel Jibril appeared to him with the first revelation. The angel embraced him and repeated the command 3 times, finally revealing the opening verses of Surah Al-Alaq. Recite in the name of your Lord who created man from a clinging substance. Quran, Surah 96, verse 1-2. Overwhelmed and trembling, the Prophet returned home to his wife, Khadijah, may Allah be pleased with her, and shared the experience. Khadijah, a woman of immense wisdom and faith, immediately comforted him, reassuring him of his noble character and steadfastness. She said, by Allah, Allah will never disgrace you. You uphold the ties of kinship, bear the burdens of others, help the destitute, entertain guests, and assist those afflicted by calamity. To seek further guidance, she took the Prophet to her cousin, Waraqah ibn Nawfal, a knowledgeable Christian scholar. Waraqah listened intently and affirmed that this was the same angel who had brought revelation to prophets before, and that Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, was indeed chosen as a prophet of Allah. The revelations continued intermittently for 23 years, addressing the spiritual, social, and practical needs of the growing Muslim community. Initially, the message was shared privately with close companions chosen for their unwavering faith and integrity, such as Abu Bakr, who later became a key supporter and the first caliph; Ali, the Prophet's cousin, known for his wisdom even at a young age; and Uthman, respected for his generosity and leadership qualities. These individuals played critical roles in spreading the message of Islam and supporting the Prophet during the formative years of the Muslim community. As more revelations were received, the Prophet began openly calling the people of Mecca to Islam, enduring persecution and hardship in the process. Following the Prophet's passing in 632 CE, the preservation of the Quran became a priority. During his lifetime, the Quran was both memorized and written down by his companions. Known as Hafiz, these individuals committed the entire text to memory, ensuring its oral transmission. Additionally, scribes such as Zayd ibn Thabit meticulously recorded the revelations on materials like palm leaves, parchment, and bones under the Prophet's supervision. These measures established a dual system of preservation, combining oral and written records to safeguard the Quran's authenticity. Caliph Abu Bakr ordered its compilation into a single manuscript overseen by Zayd ibn Thabit, a trusted scribe. This effort was based on oral recitations and written fragments meticulously verified by those who had memorized the entire Quran. Later, during the caliphate of Uthman ibn Affan, standardized copies were prepared and distributed across the Muslim world to ensure uniformity. This process safeguarded the Quran's authenticity, preserving it unchanged to this day. Reciting and understanding the Quran offers countless benefits, both in this world and the hereafter. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "The best among you, Muslims, are those who learn the Quran and teach it." Sahih al-Bukhari, Hadith 5027. Reciting the Quran brings tranquility and spiritual peace. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said such a person as recites the Quran and masters it by heart will be with the noble righteous scribes in heaven. And such a person exerts himself to learn the Quran by heart and recites it with great difficulty will have a double reward. Sahih al-Bukhari, Hadith 4937. Moreover, understanding its message illuminates our path, guiding us through life's challenges. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, further emphasized, "Whoever recites a letter from Allah's book, then he receives the reward from it, and the reward of 10 the like of it." I do not say that Alif Lam Mim is a letter, but Alif is a letter, Lam is a letter, and Mim is a letter. Sunan al-Tirmidhi, Hadith 2910. By internalizing its teachings, we align ourselves with the divine will, achieving not just worldly success, but eternal reward. In another narration, the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "One who was devoted to the Quran will be told to recite, ascend and recite carefully as he recited carefully when he was in the world, for he will reach his abode when he comes to the last verse he recites." Sunan Abi Dawud, Hadith 1464. As we embark on this journey together, let us dive into the essence and meaning of Surah Al-Fatiha, the opening chapter of the Quran. Surah Al-Fatiha, also known as the opening, is the first chapter of the Quran. Surah Al-Fatiha is a Meccan surah revealed in a city steeped in idolatry and ignorance. Its message of monotheism and divine reliance directly countered the prevalent beliefs of the time. Surah Al-Fatiha consists of 7 verses and is referred to as Sab'ul Mathani, the 7 oft-repeated verses. It is the first complete chapter revealed in the Quran, and its eloquence, rhythmic flow, and universal message have captivated readers and listeners alike. Surah Al-Fatiha is recited in every unit of the Islamic prayer, Salah. Allah's Messenger, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Whoever does not recite Al-Fatiha in his prayer, his prayer is invalid. Sahih al-Bukhari, Hadith 756. Now, let us read and reflect on Surah al-Fatiha verse by verse in English to deepen our understanding of its profound message and timeless wisdom. In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful. All praise is due to Allah, Lord of the worlds, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful, sovereign of the day of recompense. It is you we worship and you we ask for help. Guide us to the straight path. The path of those upon whom you have bestowed favor, not of those who have earned your anger or of those who are astray. Jazakum Allahu khairan for your attention, and may Allah bless you all.